Hey guys, good evening. It's been a while since I made a video, and it definitely feels good to be back in front of the camera. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of myth buster to see if it works video demonstration on the activated charcoal kind of mask. I have seen a lot of people and other videos where they kind of apply it to their whole face, and I'll let you know right off the bat, I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm just going to apply it to a portion, but I did want to try the kind of DIY homemade mixture that a lot of people had tried at their houses, where they use Elmer's non-toxic glue. Elmer's non-toxic. As like the base for the mixture, and then of course the activated charcoal. Now I do want to talk a little bit about the activated charcoal. It was really difficult to find, and I didn't want to just buy it off. I was about to say download it. Downloading from Amazon. That'll be the day. So I didn't want to purchase it just off of Amazon and kind of wait. I did really want to go out and find it and see where it could be purchased, where everyone could go to and not have to wait 2 business days or whatever if you have Prime, or like pay an exuberant amount of money for next day shipping. So I was able to find it at my local Walgreens, and that was another difficult part, because it's not in the beauty aisle where everyone on YouTube is using it for beauty related issues and brushing your teeth and whitening this and that, and obviously, you know, taking out blackheads and stuff. So I started to, when I was at Walgreens, I started to look up other uses for activated charcoal to see where in the aisles of a Walgreens you'd be able to find this stuff. And finally I came across some of the alternative uses for activated charcoal are actually kind of like Pepto-Bismol. Like if you have some kind of stomach ache, stomach virus, or food poisoning, you take the activated charcoal and it actually absorbs anything that may be causing you like indigestion or stomach pains, or you know, whatever. So I went over to like the antacid aisle, and I was able to find these CharcoCaps, and they are an anti-gas formula. Go ahead and I'll link it below so you can see. It relieves gas and bloating, and you can enjoy your favorite foods without worrying. So it's kind of like a Tums preventive thing. I'm not sure, but I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys what they look like on the inside. So it does bring 100 capsules, and this is what each capsule looks like. So what I did is that for the area that I'm using today, I'm just using 1 cap, only because I just think it's a lot. I opened the first one and a lot of charcoal came out, so it's really not necessary for small areas. If you are using doing a larger area, then I do suggest using like 2 or 3, and then corresponding the correct amount of either glue or vitamins that you're gonna go ahead and use in your personal mixture. And I do want to say that I have seen a lot of people add additional things. I did add a drop of vitamin E oil just to kind of soften the mixture up, because it is very gloopy, and I also wanted to kind of give a little bit back to my face. I'm gonna be ripping stuff out from the scary videos I've seen, so I just wanted to be able to give it a little nutrient and vitamin at the same time before, you know, it went through all that trauma. So I'll show you my mixture. I just grabbed this little cup. I do suggest using a brush that you're not interested in using ever again, because as you can see, it is ruined. And this is my mixture, and again, that was just 1 cap and about, I'd say like a teaspoon of Elmer's glue. So it's definitely something that goes a long way. I know these masks and these things can get expensive, so I do think it was a cool idea to do it from scratch. And not only do I have 99 caps left, but I also have a whole bottle of glue that's probably gonna go, I don't know, 2-3 years, because obviously this isn't something you do every day, probably every month. It doesn't have an expiration date, and it's actually pretty light, so I mean, not that the weight has anything to do with it, but I just wanted to throw that in there. Alright, so I'm just gonna get comfy here so I can start to apply this. and let's see how it goes. Alrighty, so now that this is on, I will say that it smells a lot like glue. I did see a lot of people use lavender oil, and now I see why, because I guess the lavender really does cover up the smell of glue. But it doesn't smell bad. It actually feels pretty cool and refreshing. My apartment is pretty cold, so I'm guessing that's why. I will say that there is a lot left, so this could probably go for a larger area. I actually made this maybe 15-20 minutes ago before I started recording, so I do suggest you make it in the heat of the moment and apply it immediately, only because it was already sticking and drying to the bottom of the cup. So not good process of experimentation there, but I do think I have to wait like 15 minutes, and then I can go ahead and get to the fun part, rip it off. It already feels like it's drying on some of the corners out here, so I will go ahead and let you guys know what happens. Okay guys, so I've taken the strip off, and for some reason right when I was taking it off, my camera just went dead, battery died. I should have noticed, and I'm stopped. But I do have the bit here, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys close-ups of this fun stuff once I go ahead and get some images up. And I do want to say that my face feels super smooth. I still have some residue. The mask does work, and I do suggest that right after you go ahead and just apply some moisturizer or some tonifier, just so like that your body does get that moisture back in, because I do feel like a lot of that comes out right when you rip the strips off. Like, it's not only going to rip off the impurities, but it's also going to go ahead and rip off the good parts, like the good oils and the good vitamins and nutrients that are on the surface of your skin. So just go ahead and always remember to replenish, remember to hydrate your face, and just give it that moisture back. It does feel super smooth. I don't see any blackheads. I don't see anything that's like super obvious to the naked eye. So all in all, it is an effective mask, and I do think everyone should try it at least once, see if it's for you, see if you like the results, and then go ahead and just try it on your own. Again, full disclosure, this isn't dermatologist approved. If you'd like to try it at home, it would be at your own discretion, but I do recommend it. It's pretty cool. So for all my fans out there that like my mask videos, this is for you. Shout out. And alrighty guys, I'll catch you next time with my next crazy video on whatever that may be. And again, if you like my video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe so you can see the next one, whether it's tomorrow or in 6 months. You never know. Surprise, surprise. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you next time. Bye!